morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
What's
it. It is
happening?
the morning shake with me, your host, Xavier Hendricks. And of course, we got my guest. We got Jay Paris. We are live. He's live on his what we're going to be speaking about today. But ladies and gentlemen, it is the morning shake with your host, Xavier Hendricks. And of course, Mr. Jay Paris.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, bro, I'm contemplating on putting this headphones on because
it's going to mess up the hair.
Yeah, you know the vibes. But good morning to what up? What up? We out here. Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world. I'm Jay Paris, as Xavier Hendricks mentioned, and it's a Monday morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning. It was a beautiful weekend, nice and cold, but we out here bringing the heat, bringing the fire, bringing the flames. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be big. We got a dope guest in the building. We gonna make it happen. We out here. Let's go. Sit back, relax. And yeah, let's make it happen.
It's like, whatever, bro. I don't know what else to say. So listen, guys, it is Monday, and you first just gotta get that movement going, get the energy back up there, because it has been, it's been a cold weekend. There's been a bunch going on, but we're back at it, man, and we're getting to the spot where we want to get just that momentum going, that energy going, that excitement going. And so, yeah, man, be with us, stick with us, drop a comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching today. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our guest for today, none other than Mr. Prince Dube.
Yo,
What's happening?
Thank you so much. Hey, yo, Tana, your flow, Tana, yo. And it's like the Zambezi River. You were
just flowing with it.
It was just going.
just going.
Yeah, man. So we got Mr. Prince in the building today. Listen, man, we did some stuff together back in the day. We stopped seeing each other for a while. Next thing you know, I'm seeing the guys popping up all over the place. The guys on some Tik Tok vibes. Yeah. And Mr. Prince, just tell us a little bit about yourself, man, and then what you've been up to and what's the way forward.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you for having me one more time, guys. Thank you. This is an inside show. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm talking to this guy's there in the camera. Yeah, my name is Prince Dube. I go by PD Jokes. It's just the name I branded myself in. I stay in Joburg South. I'm not gonna tell you where, because we're finna stalk the boy.
Come on.
So I stay in Joburg. If you wanna know precisely where, I stay at home. That's where I live.
Come on.
That's where I live. I'm Christian by faith. I'm a lover of God, like you don't even understand. But I branded myself as a comedian. 2 years ago, I was like, you know what, let's just do something here. And then and fast forward, we're here. So yeah, I guess we're gonna talk about.
And you support Liverpool.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I say Diogo Jota for Golden Boot this season. I win. I stand.
Oh, D8 for real?
Yeah, Diogo, of course, bro, of course.
And the Premier League started this weekend. Were you watching?
I was watching. I saw Manchester feeling a little bit high on their horses.
They apparently won the league.
Apparently.
In the first game already.
I put them there with Arsenal. There, it's not going well for them. It's okay. We'll see. There's big guns to play.
Facts.
Now I know these guys are always on some football.
Nah, the Premier League is back, bro.
It's back, baby.
Football is back.
I saw people posting like crazy the whole weekend about football,
it's back,
about all that kind of stuff happening out there. Yo, what's happening? All right. So you guys are back, excited about Premier League is back up. People were posting. I just saw red flags all over the place, and these Liverpool flags. Yo, I need to understand what's been going on with that Messi thing, bro. Everyone is posting Messi came back or Messi was somewhere.
So Messi
people
was
were all over the place.
So Messi was obviously a Barcelona faithful, bro. You know he's been from the onset,
from day one,
from day one.
Before he was born.
Before he was born, and Barcelona took him through that. What took place when he couldn't grow, bro?
Yeah. The academy, and then somewhere there, but he couldn't grow.
He couldn't grow. He was like,
oh yes, he was like he couldn't grow in actual length,
and his foot was like flat.
Okay.
Like I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I believe that his foot was flat.
Flat.
It was just like right on the floor like freezer, but yeah.
So bro, and then recently, Barcelona's obviously going through a lot of financial difficulties and problems, and they obviously couldn't pay his salary. So that's like, part of the reason why he actually left, and he's in Paris now in PSG.
PSG
playing alongside Neymar and Mbappe.
And Ramos.
No, yeah, and Ramos.
So I was watching these videos, bro. The guy comes in to Paris, and it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
people were far as your eye could see.
I mean, he's the best footballer, I think, alive, you know, with him and Ronaldo. I think he's really good, man. And we can't really, you know, ignore the fact that he's really good. So, I mean, for him to go to another city, he has to prove himself. Can I perform in another league?
Bro, but you must remember, that's Lionel Messi. But like you say, between him and Ronaldo, they were always kind of right there on the top, trying to...
The top two in the world,
Top two in the world. So yeah, that's the on the football side. What have you been up to the weekend, bro?
Nah, that was basically it. Other than work, it's football. Football is so crazy, bro, because like the first game starts at 1, and then it's like 4, and then it's like 6.
So it takes you a whole day.
So it's like
the whole day, dude.
Nah, bro.
And if you watch another league's game, like PSG played at 9, so
Did he play?
Nah, he wasn't in the squad.
Oh, I know. Still settling in.
Yes,
No
still
way.
settling
I
in.
think
Nah,
so.
bro. I've been on that the Freedom Experience, bro. This whole
Oh yeah, I was about to say, as well as my favorite artist
facts, bro.
is Christian, is saved, and the Freedom Experience is just
It's something
phenomenal,
else,
bro.
man.
I need
It's
to watch
something
it.
else.
I need to watch it. I walked in here and I saw it. I was like, I just felt an anointing. I was like, and then what's going on with him? And then,
Facts.
Hey, bro,
Freedom
there's this
Experience.
one part where he's performing Purpose, bro, and next thing
It
everyone
goes
is
into
just...
worship, bro. Nah,
And he's
honest.
called, man. He's been called, I believe.
look, I think it's been, like you say, he's been called since day one. I think since the beginning, you could hear him always talking about Jesus, talking about like, in his interviews when he was a kid. And so I knew somewhere in the whole pipeline, somehow,
Switch
this
up.
guy, something's got to switch up.
Switch
and I
up.
mean, how does God work though? He builds you up to the point where you're probably one of the biggest stars in the world.
Yeah.
And next thing, boom, he switches you up. He did the same to Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye as well.
100%.
We're waiting for the... Is it out, bro? It's not out. It's been like... He's been saying,
But
Donda,
that's-
we're waiting for
But that's
Donda.
Kanye, bro.
That's
He
Kanye.
always says he's going to release something. and
Kanye's
then
a goat, though, I
It
have
comes
to
and
say.
then it doesn't come and then you don't know if
Yeah,
he's
it's like-
there or not and whatever.
They had like 2 release dates, but we're waiting. We're waiting.
That's like Aries fans. Aries fans have been waiting for an album since last year. It's coming out next month. Oh, it's July. Oh, no, don't worry.
Then
Ah,
he
level
comes
3.
2022, 2023.
Dude,
and then
we've
later on he
been-
comes out and says, he wasn't happy with the project, he scrapped it.
Don't scam us like that, bro. We're streaming with our data, bro. Kanjani, bro.
But Donda sounding good though from what I've been
previews.
here.
Yeah.
Donda sounding really good.
I need to look into it.
Kanye's-
I haven't seen anything.
Nah, he's gonna drop a.
So you went full on Christian album this time around?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but
Nah.
I know he has Rod Wave on it. Travis is on it as well.
It's a mixed album.
Yeah, wait. He's still giving us him over and above, but we know where he stands.
Yeah.
YouTube is down. Did you add anything that you're streaming from?
Yeah, I'm streaming from Thing. But it's still working, yeah.
What?
Is the whole vmix down?
Yeah. No, the YouTube is down. It shows that error sign. That yellow thingy on the stream, and then it says error.
But yeah, I'm
YouTube
still
is
live
down.
here.
Are you live on YouTube, bro?
Sometimes he brings you down just to lift you up, amen.
Come on, talk that talk.
It's still live here on my thing.
On what?
There, but
Let me check.
it's showing me 8 minutes. So
Okay, it's fine. You guys can continue.
Is the whole vmix down?
Nah, we're still live, bro.
Facts, I'm also still live here.
where is that? On Insta or YouTube?
That's his YouTube, bro.
On YouTube.
Are you live on YouTube, bro? Now we good. Let's go.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell at the bottom so you never miss a live.
Now it's still live. I don't know. Are you still there, Lee?
Okay, now it's back. Yeah, go on.
Oh, wait.
Sorry,
We're
guys.
back.
Some tech issues.
It's a freedom experience.
It's some tech issues. Are you fine? Cool. Can we go?
Yeah, continue.
Cool. I'm continuing. All right. So let's get back to our guest. I don't know what that was and what was going on, but Oral is busy commenting. He said he's still live, so he's still fine. So Prince, listen, man. The last time I saw you, I think it was 2016 or 17. We did an event. We did an event at the factory. It's something called Sold Out. We do every year.
Yeah.
And we connected with your team. At the time, you were singing with a band and with a team.
Yeah.
And so we connected. We collabed on that event, and that's that's the first time we actually connected and met. We did rehearsals together. We did a bunch of stuff together. And then since then, I haven't seen you in a while. What made you get into the TikTok space, or what's that? What led you up to? Let me just go this way.
He went from worship leader to Tik Tok Star.
Yeah, the star part, we have to fix that. But I think it was 2019, man. It was 2019 sold out. And, I've always been, a love of the church itself. And obviously me, I've got another church where I serve at, but we just lacked some youth in there. And for me, it's like...
Same spot, bro.
Yeah, same spot. So for me, it's always been a thing of, I just have a thing for young people, I have a thing for revival, for energies. And you guys gave me that. Because remember when I got to Joburg, I was a guy from the Makayas in Tol. So coming here and seeing people doing things that you only dream about. Next thing you know, you're in a factory. I think there was a warehouse you guys used to be on Friday nights. There was a bus. Back when youth used to have a bus and you guys used to bring gang people here. Yeah. So just to see that for me, just ignited something. And then obviously I started serving the Lord. And fast forward into when I started working with you guys, I just felt like, man, the youth is the future for me. I feel like the generations that come up after us, they need to, we need to pass on the baton to them. And so that's how I got involved with you guys. And I learned so much because I only had like a youth of 12. And I was like, I just feel like there needs to be youth coming together, regardless of where you serve or whatever the case might be. Yeah. The name of Jesus is the same everywhere, So, that happened. And then we did the whole thing. And then not knowing that the following year is going to be lockdown.
Yeah.
Right, it's going to be Corona.
Yeah,
So
and I mean, we were getting ready for the dome.
Exactly.
Remember?
Yo, man, there's a lot of stuff happening. So came 2020, and then I just found myself being bored. And I feel like it's just a random thing for me to say.
Bored?
Dude,
What do you mean?
I was bored, bro. Like
Serving bored.
Not like serving bored. Obviously, I was in full-time ministry, but I had a lot of time in my hands. I'll do my Bible studies, do my worships, do everything
Are you
else.
still full-time, bro?
Yeah.
You still full-time?
Yeah, that's not gonna stop, bro. It's not gonna stop. So,
dope.
and then came 2020, and then I was bored. And then I saw an ex-girlfriend of mine posting a TikTok video on my status. Yeah, believe this, bro.
Why were you stalking your ex, bro?
No, she's on my WhatsApp, dog. I told her. So, and then my ex has posted a video, and I saw this thing. I was like, "How did you do that?" And I just saw the thing, the watermark at the end says TikTok. I was like, "What is that?" It says to me, "Download it and see." And then I downloaded the app, and then I just started scrolling through the app. And
it's addictive, that thing. Huh?
Yeah, so then for me, and back then it was just before everybody just jumped on. There was literally nothing there. It was just
Bro,
lip
this
syncs
was
only.
actually before last year, bro.
2019, bro.
Yeah, 20, yeah.
I started-
It was lip sync where people are like miming.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, you're
This
right.
was-
Because we did sold out in June. I think a couple of months after that, that's when I got bored.
Because I remember you speaking to Yazai and myself speaking about TikTok when it was
Yes.
and you were like, "Yo, homie,
This is the place to be.
this is."
yeah.
And
Exactly.
that time it was like,
It's for kids. They're just
Maybe.
doing this. They're just doing these
But
dances.
you did say like, "Yo, you'll see.
but-
2 years from now."
Yeah, but the thing is with that, bro, it's just like it's something I always had. Like I feel like my so let me explain how I got to full-time ministry, right? So I was in corporate for like about 6-7 years. I used to work for Liberty as a financial advisor. So even though while I was at work, I just felt like there was something more. I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt like there was something more. Me being in the office was not helping me because I'd find myself singing, visualizing concerts, visualizing revival, stories, drama, and all these things. I was like, as long as I'm here, I'm not going to get to do the things I need to do. So then I went to full-time ministry. Then God made the time available. So when I got to there, I was like, okay, let me just act because I feel like Instagram is rejecting my pictures. I'm taking pictures, sunset, golden hour, 12 likes. How? Bruh, the swag is there, Mus. What's going on? Why are you on Instagram? But God was like, you had
That's how you said Instagram doesn't love me.
No, Instagram never loved me, dog. And then I got onto TikTok. I found the lip sync thing. And then, so I sat there before I put my username. So I was like, okay, God, what do you want me to do here? And I've always had the name PD Jokes always in my back of my mind. I'm like, dude, I don't know why. I don't know who told you you're funny, but you know what? If you make one
Did God really speak to you, bro?
Dude,
about
I'll tell you.
A lot of time people, over spiritualize stuff.
See, I'm not over spiritualizing. For me, it's like, that's why I'm saying I got on the app with the purpose, right?
Okay.
With the
Nah,
purpose
I'm
in mind.
tripping.
No,
I'm
facts.
tripping.
No, you're
I'm
right, dog.
tripping.
I was bored. I was like, whatever free time you have, use it to just like explore. Create content, whatever the case might be. I didn't know I was going to be this massive, so to speak, or whatever the case might be. I just got there and I had fun. And then, I was like, just brand yourself as a jokester. Just brand yourself as a jokester so that anything you do, even if it's not funny, it's fine. You get to understand. And then, 6 months in, TikTok hit me up after a couple of views. And they're like, yo, bro, We love what you see. Please get into our program, and we'd like for you to help push TikTok in South Africa per se. Back then, there were still campus ambassadors because they went into universities to try and
to build the brand.
So I was one of the people, not in university though, but I was in church board. And then fast forward, man, and then now we're here, dog. Now we're here.
So you got in early. I hear a lot of people saying that the trick of TikTok was to get in early. Is that true, or can you still build?
No. Look, there's a guy who joined last year. He's already on 400,000 followers. I've been on this app since 2019, and I'm only approaching 400,000 followers. So it really is about talent, because back then there was less people on the app. So I think it's just about what you offer the people, because I mean it's a short video kind of like format on TikTok. So it's really, you watch short videos. Some people are really good, man. I'm glad I got in early, because if I got in last year, I still have 12 followers, bro, to be quite honest, because these people are talented, if I'm being frank.
But bro, so here's the kind of order of how things go, right? So we're looking 2005, 2006, you got that Facebook game going, right?
Yeah.
That's where people start really getting onto that Facebook grind. 2007, in that space there, Facebook becomes a thing. It blows up to what it is today, or what it was at some point. And so we all on there, we inviting people, we seeing people we haven't seen in years, we doing that. From Facebook, people started doing Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
These little short form videos as well, Snapchat back and forth. After that, the Instagram game started coming. I know Facebook and Twitter kind of came up at the same time.
Yeah.
But then Twitter was a thing where people were kind of really dogging on each other, bro.
Black Twitter, it's tough there.
I mean, just Twitter in general, you're like, if I say something here, they're gonna cancel me, they're gonna come 100%. For me. So a lot of people started like kind of going away from Twitter, or people would just be there to see what other people are saying, or whatever's trending, because you're scared that if you say something, they're gonna come for you, the mob.
They don't have mercy there, bro.
Yeah. So after Twitter, we then go IG. IG starts popping, people start coming, and then IG started with pictures you scroll up.
Yeah.
Then TikTok happened, right? But I know TikTok was kind of a springboard from IG, or the ideas were similar, but it was more short form video based.
Yeah.
But then IG started with reels because TikTok started picking up.
It's the algorithm. So basically the TikTok algorithm allows you to reach a lot of people. Whereas if you see Instagram's formats, it's just like, it's so limited, because now it's like a store now, basically. So, it's for the elites. That's why I said never loved me, bro. I was never elite enough. I never had the poses or the clothes to actually make it on there, to have a name. Whereas the video formats of things kind of brings your personality out, because in a picture I can't really tell if you're a fan or mind you.
But now on a video you must.
On a video, bro, you're showing your personality, showing yourself. So my strategy was, okay, lip syncing is dope, but what are you bringing to the table? I was like, Prince, just use your voice, just say something. So then I found the art of creating sounds. I'll create a sound, then watch people lip sync my own sound. And I was like, okay, I want to contribute. I don't want to just distribute.
Yeah, because it's true what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because then people can use your, okay, bro. So for a 30-something-year-old that kind of didn't yet get into the TikTok space, right? Because I'm feeling that TikTok space was, I was just starting to really get the hang of IG. Next thing, boom, everyone's like on TikTok. Then I got the rude awakening of my life, bro. So I was speaking to my wife's sister, younger sister, and we're speaking about Facebook. And she's like, no, I don't have Facebook. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have
it? Not even, I'm not there.
Yeah, no. What do you mean you don't have Facebook? She's like, what must I do on Facebook? I got IG. So then I was like, damn, bro, I'm getting old, because I'm speaking to like a 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, and she doesn't even have Facebook,
bro. No
not
account.
Not even an account, and don't even see the need to open an account. Then I realized, I think that was back in like 2017 or something, or 18. Then I realized, bro, these youngins are not even vibing with Facebook at all.
Nah.
Then I was like, alright, okay, let me try to build my my profile on IG.
On IG.
Then, bro, when I just started getting the hang of the IG, next thing you know, people are like, nah, bro, we out here on TikTok.
Yeah, no.
Next thing you know, bro, everyone's got a ring light and a phone. And
People are just doing the things.
And
Yeah.
you're like, yo,
What's going on? Hey,
Like ring light phone. I go visit my family members, visit my cousins, visit my aunts, whatever. You see the young kids there.
TikToking.
And Zakes is
Yo,
not going to do that.
What's
bro.
going on? So
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, G, I'm not about that. And then the other one
There you got your
I'm like,
TikTok.
Yeah, no, that's
You
on
can-
record.
yeah,
That's
that's
on
on
record.
record. Let's go again, bro.
That's not for me.
There you can post that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see,
know
that
it.
was a
You don't know
viral. No, I know it by seeing it, but I didn't do it.
So I'm trying to enter the market, right?
Yeah.
But I want to be, like you say, original. I don't want to come in with the lip sync vibe. But I watched the interview about you the other day, and you were saying that you kind of had to ride the wave of what was viral at the time just to build that.
Of
algorithm.
course.
Take us through that journey.
Like I said, the algorithm on TikTok is all about what are people watching, what are people listening to. And I was like, okay, fine. I understand that if I jump on a trending sound, chances are a lot of people are going to see my video because that sound is being pushed by the algorithm. Yeah. So my own agenda sort of sounded like, yabon. And it was tough. So for me, it was like, okay, you know what, Prince, jump on the trends. And those helped. Being on the TikTok program really did help because we used to be still is like the trendsetters. So, you get these briefs where you set the trends a week before else and you do it with a group of people. And then the week after, the trend is on TikTok and everybody sees it. But
So it's all like
I've already
planned.
not really planned, not all of them, but yeah, you are right. Because there has to be, the trendsetters, on TikTok. So, so I was part of the group. That's how I was able to get verified. Right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you that.
So there was like certain requirements you had to meet, like a certain number. I think back then it was about 100,000 followers and I think 1 million likes on all your videos. So it was not an easy process, man. Like I promise, it was not an easy process. It's something I had to do daily. So my strategy was, dude, you know that you are somewhat funny, not funny. You are like 2 out of 10.
You like
So yeah.
Before you carry on with the journey, bro, were you always this character? How were you back in school?
Dude, exactly the same.
Exactly
See, when
the
I came
same.
into the new city, I was like, cool, yeah, I speak English every day here. Yeah, every day.
Where did you come from originally?
Originally, I was born in KZN.
Yeah.
I moved to Northwest when I was 15.
In Potchefstroom.
No, there's a small town after Brits, man, called Jericho. Like, yeah, not the walls of Jericho, but yeah, Jericho. It's lit there, bruh. It's still, you fetch your water with the wheelbarrow. You still, it's like rural, dog. It's rural. So for me, it's like, why are you speaking English, dog? Because no one here speaks that language.
Yeah.
You learn it in school, but it's not something you use on a daily. Came to Joburg, new city, and I had to like adapt.
Just you alone, bro. You sound like you.
Yeah, my family is
lonesome vibes.
Yeah, dude, like,
and so forth on.
dude, when I finished my trip, I was like, yo, dog, there's nothing here for you. Go to the big city and go make something of yourself.
So did you come here with your parents or you just come here by
Bro,
yourself?
they still in the bundus, bro.
So what did you do, bro? You just came here by yourself?
Yeah,
No,
that's
okay.
what I'm asking.
Yeah, I came through, dog, and then I was like, yeah, find a job, and then I was working
Just
there.
so low.
Just so, bro.
Yeah, bro, like what must I do? There's nothing happening there in the Makayas, bro. So, a car wash back there was 10 rand. You wash 2 cars a day. Yo!
20 rand.
Yo,
And then you must still split.
and I still had that data for Mexi. I didn't last long, So I was like, let me come to Joburg, make something of myself because I just always believe that there's something I need to offer the world. I've always been creative in school. I've always loved drama and arts, but with being black and the black texting, you have to make a career of yourself. Parents couldn't take me to school. Came to Joburg, dude, make something of yourself. I started working here, dog, in Florida. There's a factory there. I was driving forklifts, and people, hey, listen. I used to drive a forklift, believe it or not. I used to drive a forklift. I was a general worker, overalls and stuff.
So you know how that forklift works.
Yeah, no, I didn't loot it though. I didn't loot that forklift. It's just on TV.
Hey, they on the looting. You see a forklift driving past with a
Yo,
whole
man, this guy's here.
washing machine.
Hey, bro. So, let me just get back to the point again. What is the question?
You came here by yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So the
Yes.
whole thing.
Yeah, so, man, that's why I was like, dude, I've always had hunger. So I came here and I started working. I rented a back room. I think at the time I was paying like 600 a month. In the back room, it was just me and my microwave. The microwave was a stove at the same time. That one.
The one with the 2 plates.
Exactly. I had that. Had one pot, had 2 forks, 2 knives, a spoon, and a bowl, and a kettle. And in the same room, there's a shower, bathroom at the corner there.
Yeah.
But I think what kept me going is when I found Christ. That's when I got saved. That's when God puts you, in front of people, next to people. Then
And
you
then
start
you start
growing.
networking, yeah.
You start growing, networking. I was like, cool, I don't want to drive a forklift. Then I applied at some company there to do in town to be a call center agent. I think it's a colored thing, right? Being a call center agent. I'm not even throwing shots, no, but I'm just saying, you know. So jokes.
Shade.
So yeah,
So it's like,
hey man, we also got a stereotypes of we being taxi drivers and stuff, but we're not there, right?
Nah, see, at least you balanced it out because there was gonna be beef in this place, bro. But nah, it's
and I don't even eat chicken that time. But yeah, Antana.
chicken
And then call center. At call center, I was kind of able to.
was there a lot of colors working there?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Colors and the what's that thing, bro? The cooler box. There's a cooler box. That's cuffed-in box that you guys had there.
Oh yeah.
That's one. Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah. There's lots of
The
them.
blue
bruh.
one.
Guys from Eldo's, bro, that I used to work with, eat like all over the place. And I used to work opposite Standard Bank. So lunch break, bro, I just see all these colored Owens, bro, just with their shandies.
with their scuffed-in.
And then call center helped me because I got to build confidence. I got to find my voice.
Did you meet some Ngak Owens there?
I did, bro. And some of them I'm still friends with. Some of them actually see me now. They're like, yo, dude, my mom, my aunties are posting your videos and I brag about how I used to work with you and blah, blah, blah. So I did that. After 2 years of call center, I was like, all right, cool. I think my time is up here. Why am I doing here? You know? And then I moved into insurance. So by then I was confident enough to be a financial advisor, could speak. I had learned some stuff. During those years, I took myself to school, man. I applied while I was staying in the back room, Baba. I applied, took myself to school. I was like, dude, work, have focus. You know, you find friends here wearing Air Force Ones, friends who know what PlayStation is. Hey, for you, Big Mac is every day. Me, it's like, month end, especially if it was a good month and I did overtime.
Facts.
And people don't think that is a possible. It's a thing, dog. It's a thing. So, and then I just worked it up, man. I just worked my way up. I was working, earning good money. I was able to move into a townhouse and to move to an apartment, acquire some furniture and stuff like that. And 12 years later now in Joburg, now I'm here. And
Let's see about you built that thing, bro.
dude, it wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy. I
I
promise
mean,
you. But God, I think God has a plan for
To
me.
be able to build that thing like that, it takes a lot of grit, bro, and
Determination,
work
bro.
and determination.
Hunger, bro. Like
And
when you have
gotta
nothing to
just
lose.
keep pushing.
There's a quote, Pastor, that says, be scared of somebody who has nothing to lose.
Because they're gonna come with everything they've got.
With
Because there's nothing-
do you have nothing to lose, brother? Be scared of someone like that.
And are you still in touch with your family? Of course.
Oh no, my family
They
is
see
still,
the journey. They see everything that's taking place.
See, the thing is, my family at some point they never believed because I had a good
Oh,
job,
for
bro.
real?
I had a good job, dog. When I decided to tell them I can't be this person anymore. I know Black Tex wants me to build you guys a home, send you guys money every time, but what about my dreams? What about what God has put inside of me? So it took me a while, and when I did that, obviously they were not impressed.
Yeah.
They were like, you throwing your life away, whatever. But now, like in the last 2 years, they're seeing, the fruits of my
You
labor.
start seeing some sort of
Yeah,
result.
they believe. But the only person who always believed is my mom, so that's one person.
I think your mom is like, it's your mom, bro. So she just gotta make sure. So the other day, I asked my wife, do I look alright? She's like, yeah, you look fine. I'm like, you must say that because you're my wife.
Yeah.
She's like, no, because it's like your mom is those people, like, they must just say, you're my child. It's like,
True, dog.
You
And
can't not say that.
She
What are you
believe,
going to
she
say?
believe. 'Cause I mean, going from earning, let's say, average 30,000 a month to earning 6,000. Yeah, it's a big jump. Now I'm used to that lifestyle. Now I have a car. I've got all these things. Now life has to
Yeah, there's
start.
debit orders, there's stuff happening.
My boy.
But what happens with that jump? Because I think that's the jump that a lot of people don't take, bro.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of people that's working a 9 to 5 that knows that they want to do something else, but they're thinking, my debit orders, my car payment, my house payment, I can't just leave this that I'm doing. How do you just make that jump?
Dude, I think most people, what I've noticed is most people are comfortable. So for me, when I got here, I couldn't just sit every day and be like, I'm chilling. Dude, I had rent to pay.
You were never comfortable, bro.
You can't, bro. When you're comfortable, when you know that even if I don't get this job, I still live at home.
I'm alright, yeah.
I've got my family. I don't have rent to pay. Where else me? If I don't work, I don't get paid and I don't eat.
So it's like a do or die situation.
That's what
I
I'm
gotta
saying.
Get up and get it
Be
done.
scared of someone who has nothing to lose. I was hungry, dog. Call center. I won top agent 6 months in a row. I was like, I'm when I get there, people at a target of 50. I'll take 100 calls a day. I don't play games. I'm not there to play. I'm not there to play, Chief.
We need to
in
make
2
this
years
thing
while I
work.
was there, I got 3 promotions in 2 years.
But you see, that's determination. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I think sometimes God sets you up like that. You come from a position where there's not much going on, and to want to have the desire inside of yourself to say, nah, bro, I gotta make this thing work. I gotta push through this. Something has to happen.
Yeah.
And then going through that challenges and going through that trials, oftentimes we look at those trials as like, oh, God, you punishing me. But what God is actually doing is saying, no, I'm squeezing you so
True.
that because you got more
Exactly,
in there.
exactly.
And you have to push that out that you actually have in there. So like you're saying, when you become comfortable, it's like, I'm alright.
Yeah.
You know, if this doesn't work, I'm still going to go. But if this doesn't work and there's nowhere to go, I'm
Yeah.
sleeping on the street. So this must work.
Okay.
Yeah,
Has to.
yeah. A purpose-driven life is actually, I think, how I looked at life itself. I was like, everybody here has a different fingerprint because God has made it different. All of us, He made you differently for a reason, bro. And I feel like me loving music, I was like, why would He put so much love for music inside of me? Why would He put the compassion for young people and for people in general inside of me? Like if He wanted me to be a runner, He would have made me fast in Tana. But He just like, here's a little bit of a voice in Yana, here's some insights in Yana, here's some brains in Yana, you know, so do what you have with that. You know, so then I was just like, take it. Faith for me helped a lot, bro, because with God you find purpose.
Exactly.
And a lot of people are just like they're like aiming for nothing and aiming and hoping to shoot something. You can't. You miss all the shots you don't take, bro.
Exactly.
You miss all of them. And church for me helped me grow musically because in church, you know, you've
You
got
join the
your
team
youth,
and
you
whatever,
join the
yeah.
team, you understand. Even with that, bro, I took myself to piano lessons with the 4,000 rand salary a month. I was like, I'm gonna take piano lessons because I need to tune this voice somehow. I'm not the best singer, but I know I can hold the notes. So you start investing, you meet people, and yeah, man, and you get inspired all the time.
Bro, what do you say to someone that, in fact, before we get to that,
Yeah,
when you became verified on TikTok,
yeah.
did it make a difference?
Blue check mark. To be quite honest, it did make a difference, but there's no obvious benefits because people think once you verify that you get money and stuff like that. For me, I take the blue check mark as just, you know, validating the work that I've put in.
Like a degree or diploma?
Yeah,
like,
I take
okay,
it like that. I'm like,
I
this
got
just validates how much work I've put in. Not saying I'm better than anybody else because there's people who are more talented than me. Even today, there's people who are still more talented than me. But I was like, dude, God is saying to me, you've done the work. Here's what you have. Here's your crown. Here's your crown of jewels. You know what I'm saying? So it does help though, because when brands look, they look at your profile. They look at your content, your insights. They look at how you're performing, what's your reach, which people are. So when they look for I mean, I started getting gigs before I was verified, but because the creative juices in me were always there. Like if I know Debonis gives me a pizza and say sell it, I've got a camera, I've got Wi-Fi. That's the only thing I need. You just need to just be creative with that
So
space.
did you start getting some brand deals after you?
To be quite honest, man, I did. Especially once I got my verification, the number started going high. I think my first one was a liquid fruit ad that I got through a friend of mine who was verified and was big. And like, yo, Ntwana, they're looking for one more person. So what I did, like call center, you don't do 50 targets, you do 100. I smashed that video, bro. I smashed it. That campaign
Make
manager.
sure you put everything in
That
there.
campaign manager's like, I like how you were fast with
can't-
responses.
Yeah, you can't ignore it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It was paying me like 500. Yeah, 500 rand. For me at the time, I was like, that's a lot. It's a 500 rand more than what I made last month. So I gave everything. So I started building relationships. People see that this guy is not just doing this because he's got clout. He's doing this because he's got a
actually
passion
wants
for
to,
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you build relationships. And then once people start seeing you being associated with the brand, they're like, can you try this for us? Can you try this for us? Then artists started coming, can you promote my music? I didn't know how to charge in the beginning. I didn't know how to charge, but I'll be like, how much you have? I've got 250. It's fine. I mean, it's 250 for me to do what I love, which is TikTok. I don't really have to go and pick up a shovel and a truck and a forklift again, be like there with the pallets. Nah. I was like, it's okay. It's okay, but
I'm doing it anyway. So
I'm doing it anyway.
might
It's
as
a 250 I didn't have. Because I think people tend to be greedy. When you get the high numbers, you think, I've made it. I'm the
charging
guy.
now 10,000
Eh,
for
10,000. I was like, yo, don't rest because you're going to chase money away. Relax. But for me, I feel relationships are better than money. For me.
Facts.
Relationships anywhere you go are better than money because I believe in the concept of referrals. You know, if I've done something good with you, you can refer me to anybody else and say, this guy's character is good, he's a good guy, he delivers on time, blah, blah, blah. But if you're there chasing after money and being bougie and all and be like...
People are gonna say, that's
You're
fine.
like, you in your head and stuff. Plus your content, your content sucks. Excuse my... your content sucks, bro. You're not that great, you know what I'm
So
saying?
why are you acting all
So
Iron
for me,
Mighty?
it's like, yo, man, for me, numbers don't really matter. What matters is what's in the bank for me at this point in time. Like, work hard for your bag.
But did the bag start growing? Sorry,
Yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
I'm not giving
Check,
you.
yeah.
Nah, it's cool. So you said TikTok doesn't necessarily
They don't pay you
but it
physically.
does open those doors.
Yes, man. And over the years, I mean, like this year, for example, there's something called the Rising Voices, where it was basically a program where they were focused on I would say African black creators to amplify their their stuff. So with that campaign, they brought in superstars, man, to actually teach us a couple of things. Your DJ Zintlers, Mzambos, people who've been in the industry, teach you how to market yourself, how to brand yourself. So I don't take those things lightly, because for me, to someone might be thinking, Rising Voices, you got paid. But no, for me, knowledge is power, my man. Knowledge is power. What you know, because I know things you don't know about TikTok, and that's for me, that puts me, gives me the edge. It gives me, you might be super talented, but I can do 3 things with effects that you won't even do that I know will push me harder. So I learn those things, the industry. And also the industry is growing. Like the digital creator space is growing. Influencers are more now than before. That is why Instagram went to Reels, because they were like, yo, these
Everyone's
guys,
doing this like so.
you know why? Because you get a lot of views on TikTok. The algorithm throws you to the world, my man. It throws you everywhere. Where Instagram is like, if you're not going to the bougie, relax. You're just gonna stay here with your 50 likes.
Like that girl that says,
facts.
I'm not gonna dress up anymore because did you see that thing? Because you wasting my mother's washing powder for 3 likes.
Hey, bro, why must I wear my weekend clothes on a Tuesday? Rest, comrade, rest. It's my Saturday clothes, these ones,
Now I must come get 3 likes.
Yeah, man. So, and also the hustling. Sometimes you have to go out there for something. Sometimes people think, like, for example, Bogart, for example, didn't come through TikTok. It was just me, like, dude, you were in sales. You were able to sell a policy for 20 years to someone, an investment. Go to this man and invest him. Yo, this is what I want to do. This is what I can offer. These are my insights for everything I've done. Let's go. Okay, let's give you a month. Let's see what you can do. Smashed it. Did 150 calls instead of 50. Smashed it. Gave him insights. I see you. You see, it's not about this. It's, just because I'm verified, I can't just sit here and be like, yeah, I got invited to the Inside Show because... Nah, the Gen saw that this boy is working. He's all over people's WhatsApp statuses, and you know what? There's the story there. So let's do that.
But again, that's relationship also, because we knew you and we know the kind of person you are.
100%.
But like that brings us back to the original thing that you said. That relationship and knowing somebody makes a massive difference. A lot of people say to me, for the Inside Show, how did you get this person? How you get that person? I'm like, I knew these people like in 2015. I knew this person from 2012. Like we had someone like that's also popular in the social media space, like Dimpy,
Dimpy. I met him once. I met him once at a TikTok function, I think last year, January, before lockdown. And I actually did a video with him. It should still be here on my feed. He's quite a funny guy, man.
He's a funny. But I mean, and like him, we know him from factory days, and so people are like, yo, Zex, how did you get? I'm like, no, we know those people like from back in the day, like we actually know the person.
100%.
It's not because like we saw the person has clout now.
Let's try and get him
to the show. Like, nah, bro, we can.
It's relationships.
Hey, bro, what's happening? Long
Exactly.
time, what's happening? Come through. But again, that's relationship, and that networking makes a massive difference.
Exactly, dude. And through this guy, I met some other guy, his colleagues, because he has colleagues. I mean, like, this guy's helping me do this thing. Then Chigi, a brand hits you up, so it's like, yo, Simba, hey, we see you. Hey, KFC, away, come through. Even if Chicken Licken didn't ask me to do content, I'll be like, I have an idea for this Chicken Licken I have in front of me now.
Did you do anything like that before, where you try and just try something, you throw it out, and then the brand actually reaches out to you?
Let me think. I know there was one. I just want to remember which one it is.
Like we say, for example, the Chicken Licken.
Yeah, something like that.
And you just make something.
Yeah.
And then they see it and they're like, yo, I like that.
Oh, yeah. I remember there was a Rosebank thing I did because with the influence now you're seeing, like, okay, Ntwana, how much money can I earn here? And I feel like Mall Ntwana has got so many, tenants. There's Rosebank, there's Chicken Licken, there's Rocco Mamas, there's... Hey, brah, like, I know you guys on social media, but have you heard of TikTok? Have you heard the numbers we get that side? You buy Chicken Licken there, you just do a prank and whatever, goes viral. Then the next week,
that helps them.
they hit you up.
with
They
their
hit you up
marketing.
like, yo, can you come up with something now? There's a brief now, do this and that. And then you're just like, away. Again, I give you 100 calls instead of 50. Smashed it. Then I go next door. I'm like, see what I did for them? Can I
do
also
it for
do for you? Then fast forward, Rosebank, I was like, cool. Then I was like, why don't you go for the biggest mall in Africa? Why not?
Mall of Africa.
Why not go for the biggest mall in Africa? I was like, let's go to the Mall of Africa. Now my love for fashion came back because on Instagram I tried, didn't work, and I was like, now I'm gonna do transitions. Now I'm gonna do fashion transitions. I'll show you that I can still dress. Back then I looked poor because I didn't have the money to buy the clothes. Now I have the clothes. Let's go.
Let's now make
Let's
it work.
do it.
But-
Mall of Africa, then SA Fashion Week.
But
Yeah.
oh, SA Fashion Week.
Then SA Fashion Week in June happened, and I was like, alright, cool. Now you start working with big brands. You see people you see on TV there. I think this year is when I realized in June, like, okay, now you almost a big shot. Almost. I was like, Antana, you in SA Fashion Week, and you are there from day 1 to day 3. All those brands. Now people want to dress you to go somewhere. I'm like, from not having money to buy clothes. To
Now
having
they're
people-
giving you
to having
clothes.
people say, can you wear my clothes? And I'll still pay you.
So here's the thing, the bag though. How do you work out the bag?
Um,
Because I know you don't want to
Overcharge, yeah.
But at the same time, also you don't want to go in there like. Ish.
But you see, the thing for me, it's like, for me, if the relationship is continuous, so I had friends, obviously I used to ask them a lot, like, how much do you charge? They had more followers than me, and I was just like, Tana, you charge 7,000 for a post, Tana, so much money, I'm cool. So that I don't lose them, let me charge them 2,000, smash it again, so that they ask me again over and over. For me, that's a strategy.
Yeah.
Don't be there with greed, Tana. For me,
But I think it also obviously depends where you at.
yeah, exactly. So for me, it's like then you start learning stuff like things like Rising Voices. They teach you stuff like how to charge, and then you like, okay, are you a micro influencer? Are you a nano influencer? How do you charge? Do you charge 5 bob per follower, or do you charge 25 cents per follower? I was like, let me just start charging 10 cents a follower. So if you say 10 cents times 100,000, how much is that?
I don't know, a lot.
Calculator then, Tana. For example. So
Let's go 10 cents.
let's say 10 cents times 100,000 followers, for example.
100,000. 100,000. That's 10K.
Aha, see. So now you've found out more or less around how much you're going to charge that brand for a specific thing. So, hi, Prince, can you please promote this thing for me? I'm like, all right, cool. Now I've got 200,000 followers away. So I'm going to charge, 12 cents now. I'm going to charge 15 cents
I
now.
have to charge 800.
Exactly. But the thing is, it also depends on the brand. Because I remember there was a big brand I recently worked with. I'm not going to mention who. But I should have charged them 40,000. I should have, but I didn't know better. But then I was like, this brand wants to work with me. Okay. Don't lose them again. That mentality,
Yeah.
don't lose them. Until I realized, Tintana, now you know your worth. Now you've gotten to a
I think
point
that
where,
was the question I was asking
Yeah.
originally. How do you know your worth? Because like you said, you don't want to undercharge, but you also don't want to overcharge, but you also don't want to be like a big brand.
Yeah.
Comes to you like a Nike or Adidas
Yeah.
or whatever, and they got that money.
Yeah.
And then you out here charging 2,000 rand.
Can I simplify it for you? It's like references. Like when you work, when you have a degree, your CV has to be packed with some good stuff on there. For you to say, I deserve this managerial position. I deserve to be CEO. So the stuff that I've done for 200, for 300, for 150, they build up. My catalog became big that when the brand saw me, they're like, yeah, I know. My competitor has worked with this homie, so now it justifies the money he's charging me. But still, I'm not going to charge that. I'll just throw a number there knowing where I want to land. If he complains, I'll just bring it down slightly. But I got to a point where now I'm like, I'm not charging less than this. But just like last week, I got a deal which is like way less than what I normally charge. I took it anyway.
But so you kind of let's say you want to land on 12,000. You kind of shoot for maybe 15.
Yeah.
And they say, no, you land on 12 or you land on 11 and a half.
Yeah,
Alright, I was
then I'm
going-
like,
yeah.
oh, Nike, when I do this deal, fair. But that Puma offered me 14K, Dana. So I can go to Puma now and then we don't do this. And then
you lose out on 100,000 views or a million views or whatever.
exactly. But
But
collaboration.
deep down, you're like, "Ish, I need this.
I know, dude. But the thing is, it's that thing where you sit there and you have confidence because when you walk with God, my man, you just have to just walk there
Nah,
with
facts,
authority,
bro.
man, and be
But
like,
you
yo.
have to, Brian.
You
You
have
have to
to.
balance your worth because you don't want to also be like I said. You want to go there.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
And then because they also see that they're like, this one,
100%,
I'll
100%.
give you 500 rand.
Yeah, no,
You
so
know, and then it doesn't make sense for you.
it's still going. You see, even today, I still think I haven't arrived. I'm like, until I get a car deal in Ghana, I'm not there yet.
So what's the epitome for you?
For
Well,
me,
before we get into that, broski, what was the video that really went boom?
flirt with me, and I will flirt back, and you will fall in love alone. that sound for me, Ntwana, it was a stupid thing. I decided to say, I don't know, I was in my car. I was just like,
And at that stage, you were on how much?
I think maybe 20,000 followers. sort of.
But 20,000
That's
still a lot.
lot, bro.
I'm
What
talking
was
about
the-
it's
what was
not.
the like you hustling on a daily, getting these videos out, and
There
you
was
know, getting
another
a few
one.
likes, but
Let me see. There's another one, man.
That time I
There's
was
another
just
one
on
that's talking
20K.
about, I think, breakup post. I think that's when I started doing. Do you know that, guys? By the way, my first comedy show, stand up ever, was here. Was in this
it
house
was-
here.
yeah.
My first ever
There,
stand up
in
comedy.
here.
You remember, dog? My first ever.
In this room, right?
Exactly right next door. My first ever stand up comedy. I was like, let me try this thing. Let me be on stage and talk to people. But my love for people started there because the things I just believe that God wants to use me for something, you know. So
And that was a nice start. It was a small group, so you could kind of test,
gauge
you could
whether
kind of test
is it
yeah.
possible, and
Yeah.
it was not easy, bro. I even had cue cards. People won't be. I had cue cards, bro. Too. Remember, dog? I had cue cards.
Do we have that recording, bro? I'm sure somewhere we must have that recording.
Who's that guy that plays piano for you? That black guy?
Jeff.
Jeff was there. Jeff's.
yeah, I seen that.
And
Yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
also did a set.
Yeah, I did a set and he's telling us a story about this funeral of his. Yeah, man, I remember. So
remember that,
yeah,
bro.
so that's when it started for me. You see, I'm losing my point again. What did you ask me?
The
first video that
the
we had.
first
Oh yeah. So there's a post I made. So after I discovered that, I was like, okay, so if you're aspiring to be a stand-up comedian, you can just like write a punchline because it's a short video format. Write a punchline, post it. If it does well, go back to the drawing board, build a story around the punchline so that when you do stand-up comedy, you've got all these jokes that have been tested already. So that was my strategy in the beginning. And then I did a video about all these couples who are mush on Facebook, posting vacation this, vacation that, ooh, love you this, love you that, like him, for example. And then,
Yeah, I
and
was
then,
posting about it.
and then they don't tell us when they break up. And it was kind of me venting. I was like, no, we are involved. Tell us where's the breakup post?
Yeah.
Where is it? And people,
You showed us all the way to
yeah, I
here.
was
Now
like,
what happens now?
where's the breakup post? We're involved. You involved us, most. We didn't ask you. You put us in your ndabas.
or just the untidy moments.
Exactly. And then for me, it clicked. You could see what's gonna help you pop is relatable content. Right. So for me, so now to spiritualize my brother, for me it's like I saw this whole journey as when I tell my worship leader, I'm like, I think I look at myself, I know I can lead worship, but I'm not great at leading worship. I'm more of a praise guy because I don't know why God built me like that. So I believe that I'm a worship gatherer. So I'm the one person who can bring people into the storehouse, and then people like yourself can take it from there.
take it from-
So for me, this whole build up has been building up to that. Right now, my content switched up. Sorry, Pastor. My content is switched up. So I do comedy, I do fashion, I do music. I got into film as well. But they know. I give them the word, but I go live. Live streaming
I
helps.
was just gonna ask when we were watching we were speaking about the experience,
Yeah.
the freedom experience, and we were speaking about how Justin obviously blew up as a massive artist and then
Commercial
God-
artist, yeah.
Yeah, then God switched him, and now he turned that whole stadium into a worship session.
See.
How to find that kind of bridge between becoming, because once you classify yourself as a Christian artist or as a Christian like thing, it becomes difficult to blow up in the mainstream space.
100%.
But once you're in the mainstream space, what strategies do you employ to kind of switch people into like, I know I'm a popular artist, but I'm actually safe.
Yeah. So for me, it's like never be ashamed of Christ. First and foremost, they've always known that Prince is a Christian, but I've always made it known, Uguti, I'm not perfect either. And for me, it's a journey. So I think when you connect with people, dog, because I know that people come on the app to get distracted. By a lot of things. Now I go on TikTok because I'm like, I'm bored again. And I'm on TikTok, I'm scrolling again. I'm like, you see somebody posting a faith-related video, right? And you just like see the comments. I'm like, people are hungry for God, my man. You can be distracted all you want, but people are hungry. Dude, you could be there doing the best, bro, getting to 200,000 views, but as soon as I put that phone down, bro, depression hits. The reality of life hits. I've got problems. Family members sick, so-and-so just died. What is then that keeps you going? What is it then? And people always ask me, why are you so happy? I'm like, joy comes, I walk with Jesus, my man. I'm not saying that I'm righteous and all that, but I walk with Jesus. But then I would introduce him into my content. When I'm live streaming, I play some instrumentals, motivate people, and it's how you grab people, it's how people stick around for me. And I was like, God, whenever you decide that time for me to play games is over, you tell me. And then we switch it up.
Sure.
And then we switch it up. And recently it started happening. In the last 6 months, God was like, okay, let's look at your content again. This is where you are now. Remember that you might be, what's the saying? You might be of this world.
You are in this world, but you're not
of this world. That's always been the thing for me, because God can simply take it away just like this. Everything that I have, all it takes is just one random scandal, and then boom.
All it takes is for the platform to crash off.
Exactly. Who are you? Who are you outside of TikTok? Because when people meet me, they always think like, "Oh, you're so cool! Like you took pictures." I'm like, dude, I'm a normal guy. Like, I'm literally normal. Yes, you see my face everywhere, but I've got a purpose-driven life. I know exactly where God wants me to be. The only thing I have to do is just be faithful.
Have you read that book?
Purpose-driven. I gave away 3 of those books, man. In church, I work for a church. I still work for a church. Remember?
So you know that story.
Yeah. So,
Jay, did you want to say something?
Yeah. What's been happening in the church scene?
Obviously COVID, man. COVID has been tough, but God is training up, young people for He's getting ready for a revival. But I feel like this generation, Donna, digitally, so we have to take the gospel out there. I think God knew COVID was going to happen. So for me, being digitally aware, in a sense, kind of helped when we got into lockdown. I was able to help the church in terms of like taking the word online. Not saying that I knew how to, but I looked at my own personal life. I was like, God, you're training me up for something. I don't know what it is, but you're training me up for something. I can reach, the other day I posted a video, I would say it's faith related. In 2 days, bro, it's like 500,000 views.
Sure.
Right? And you post the whole sermon in the church page, and it's like 20 views.
Thanks.
I'm like, Jesus, me not understand. But I don't understand why. But then sometimes it's like our focus. It's like our focus, man. It's like there's a lot of people who need Jesus and who need just that message of hope.
So
man,
people on TikTok actually accept that side of you.
They do, not these young ones. These young ones are like, Antonio Poor, Antonio, just dance, Antonio, do the zekete. But
a lot of them actually do.
But then the thing is, TikTok is not only for youngsters, dog. That's the thing. When people stop, just take off the glasses and say, this is not for young people. Dude, I'm 29. I'm going to the 3rd floor next year, dog. 3rd floor, I'm within.
I'm halfway there by the 3rd floor.
You halfway? Your
I'm on
house
4th floor.
I'm on my way to the 4th floor. I'm halfway there. But that's why, bro, I'm asking you these questions because my ministry appeals to everyone, but more so for the next generation.
100%.
And that's why I can't be unwise about what's happening on the next generation's level.
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on.
You need to know, and we just need to not be ignorant at the fact that, there's a reason why TikTok is blowing up. But for you to say it's for young people, this is gonna limit you. Because when I started posting real stuff, like real work stuff, there's people who are 40, bruh. When I watch your content, I feel this certain way. Every time I join your life, thank you for doing this. You help me do this. You help me get to church. You help me. That's why for me, I believe in working together. If Jesus felt like he could change the world, or do his 33-year journey on the universe alone, he could have. He could have.
No, but he needed the guys too.
He needed the guys. So for me, that's where the power of collaboration works. That's why for me, back then, I wanted to collaborate with you because I said under your word, you know what I'm saying? Before I approached you we did some work together, is because I just feel like there's so much you can learn from just other people. I can't handle anything on my own. If you're doing a concert, you say, Prince, do you know a couple of musicians, or you short of a bassist? I'm like, yo, Tana pull through young Tola, because he also has the same heart as well. So for me, it's like, don't limit yourself. I like young people. I do content for young people, but when it's time for me to get real and be like, okay, this is what's happening, I go for it. Even if I risk getting 500 views, it's 500 people that were not in my room when I shot that video. That's true. Don't be number based, just be people based in Ghana.
What you working on now?
Movies. I've just landed another role in a yeah, dog. Like I did a film called Umama, dog. It won the BAFTAs. Practically that's like the Oscar for students. Yeah. The student Oscar, so he came first. I mean, what's his name? Yeah, dude. So acting has always been a thing for me as well. I mean, that's why I enjoyed the drama that you guys did here. I was like, yeah, man, storytelling has always been my thing, whether through music, poetry, writing, spoken, or whatever. So for me, it's like just growing, man. I'm working on my music. I was able to find somebody on TikTok, a DJ. I was like, yo, dog, I love your beats, man. I love this comp beat you have, but I've got this song I want to write about life. So my first single was called Impilo, which translates to life. The song basically talks about how we're going to live this life, whether you are skinny, whether you are fat, whether you have money or rich. Life is there for us to live. Yeah. For the fact that you're drinking Jacobs and I'm drinking Ray coffee doesn't mean that I'm dead, Ntana. It means that I'm still alive, Ntana. You just drinking Young Tola.
You're drinking 200 rand coffee. I'm drinking 80 rand one.
Exactly. And for the world out there, I was like, guys, celebrate life, because I mean, Jesus came and he died so that we can have life and life in abundance. So for me, I was just celebrating life and being in a good mood.
Celebrate where you at.
Exactly. You know, so for the circular world, I was like, dude, you might be thinking drinking your Hennessy's, you are the best. But someone who's drinking Black Label is happy, Antoana. Life is the same. Doesn't matter what quality of life you have. Some people are happier with the less they have. Some people are happy with the more they have. So music started popping, and then I was like, okay. Then God started opening the door, showing me how to get into the music stream. Collaboration again. I did not do the song alone. I collaborated. I used my TikTok following to kind of like, yo guys, this is what I also can bring to the table over and above me talking nonsense about your breakup and being in your relationship or being savage. Because they like to, whenever I talk real, they say, yo, Prince today woke up and chose violence. Every single time I talk real stuff, like, yo, today you chose violence.
You want to fight today.
I'm like, but then the thing is, that's the truth that you love to hear, but nobody's got, you know, to tell you the truth. So music came along. I shot my first music video. I learned so many things through that. Released my second single. Things were a bit easier than the first. So now I'm working on an album. Now I've got people telling me, why are you doing an album? Give us an EP. And that's okay. Let's be honest. What's the difference between an album and an EP? It's a playlist. This one is shorter, this one is longer. So why are you telling me? Yeah, I'm like, Donna, this is 6, this is 10. I'm like, if I can give you 10 songs, what if you don't make it? I'm like, but what if I do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
I
more
don't
people
think there
should
is a
start,
difference in today's
but
life.
more people should start thinking that way.
Yeah.
Music it's just a project, bro.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, exactly. It's an EP. However you label it, dog. Music is music. Whether out of my 10 songs you like 3, the other 7 you don't like. Some other person likes the 7.
What's a mixtape?
What's a mixtape? It's a playlist. And the rest.
But you said something interesting now. In fact, important. Where you're like, wow, what if you don't make it? What if I do?
Exactly.
I think people should start switching that mindset of, yo, if I try, if you don't try. At the moment I'm reading 5-second rule. And she speaks about this lady Mel. She speaks about countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up and do it. Countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up and do it. She says the second you overthink it, you end up not doing it.
100%.
So my wife and I were speaking about procrastination, and we're saying how the procrastination is the thief of time. When you then go back and look last year and you're like, oh, I had this idea in 2016. Prince has 1 million subscribers. And you're like, oh, I had this idea there. It's like,
that's the thing, dude. Do you know how many times I see that on TikTok? That's why I would post 15 videos a day, unashamedly so. Yo, Ntwana, you always on my For You page. I'm like, oh, Salai, whether you like me or not, you're going to see me here.
You will like me.
So a friend of mine, just a couple of weeks ago, we were doing a song, right? Doing another song right, in studio. So I say to him, I'm dropping an album and I'm gonna drop 2 singles just for the festive, right? He says to me, nah, bruh, don't do that because the big guys now are releasing, they're fire. You know, they're fire. I'm like, if I don't do this video, he'll remain a big guy, chief.
And what about me? I'm
like, no, bro, he will remain a big guy if I say, let me give him space. Do you see Usain Bolt saying, I have been winning forever. Let me just take a step back. Nah, Antoine, like, do your things. If you're taking 2% of his listeners, next year it will be 40%.
And who knows? What if it blows up?
What if he calls me to do a collab?
Anything is
And now I have
possible.
celebrities following me. Now I can flex now. I'm like, you don't want to follow me because you think I'm annoying. Pel Tusi follows me. You don't want to follow me because you think I'm all over the For You page. Lerato Khanyana follows me. Jay Something follows me. So I'm reaching people that Baba, we move.
You can name drop now.
Dude, Philippines 4:13, Baba. Me, I don't play games, Baba. I don't play games, dog. If God is for me, Donna, I'm telling you, He wants.
Nothing, no
bro,
one can be against you.
I can do anything through Him, bro. Anything.
Here's the thing, though. Our time has caught up to us, so we're gonna have to do some closing remarks.
Part 2.
Part 2 we gotta do. But because you know what I need, bro. I need us to get to a place where we can just show positivity on this platform, because a lot of people think in order to get likes and follows and views, you must show your assets.
True.
You must show you're behind or you're in the front, or you
Yeah.
must show something that's going to get people, or you must undress.
Yeah.
And the truth is, that does get a lot of likes and follows because people, they incline that way. But what about us that are trying to do, like,
Good
positive stuff?
No, good stuff.
Why must we be the ones to get the short end of the stick,
Dude.
So we can, so people like you, they go onto the platform and get the views and get the likes with proper stuff. It's commendable.
Yeah.
As opposed to undressing now and showing whatever. I mean, you can get likes like that quick. But
Very
then
quick.
but
Is it
then,
sustainable?
what are you saying?
What are you
Exactly.
inducing to what are you telling the youth? It's a standard we're setting. If you want to be popular, undress. If you want to do this, curse. If you
But
want to do
look, that's
this,
the
swear.
standard at the moment.
Yeah, but then the thing is, we have to be the light of the world.
That's the thing.
Because we are, right?
That's
so
the
we
thing.
have to just show the guys, you don't have to do certain things to get to where you need to be. Stay in your lane. Be happy with 10 followers if you have 10. But if you aspire to have more, then
Just at the moment I have 10.
guys, please go follow Pastor Xavier on my TikTok.
Hendricks.
Definitely, yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Can you buy followers on TikTok?
Buy.
Yeah.
Wait. Can you guys buy followers on TikTok? I don't know. I don't think so. I've tried buying followers on
Jesse was
Instagram.
asking.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried buying followers on Instagram,
So what happened?
and
Did it work?
that guy had access to my account. Then I had started. Then I had like user 3, user 5 _621 following me. I'm like, who are you, Ntwana? I don't know who you are. Wasting my time here. And then I
I've
just,
seen a lot of people that bought.
Yeah.
First thing I go is to their followers and you see
dude, how many followers did I get from there?
Mahib
I think-
_
yeah, exactly. Yo, next thing,
321.
yeah, my man. I think,
Bruh.
yeah, you can't. I don't think you can. I've never really
I'm posting my handle on you.
tried to on my latest video, ne? On
Yeah,
my live.
yeah, on
Oh
your
yeah,
live.
guys, he just posted it now. Yeah. There's it there. So
Gotta get some clout off the boy. I only got 10 followers.
bro. All I'm saying is that, bro, the word, bro. People are hungry for the word, and for me, the switch up is happening where God is saying to me, remember that there's a reason why you're here. You're not here for yourself. You've gathered the people into the house of God. Now you need to just speak to them, because sometimes people they feel him and they discern. You know, sometimes you don't know who's watching online, because some of the gigs are from people who are watching online. There's this series on SABC, I think on Mzansi Magic. I think it's Pastor's Wife, where there's this reverend and his wife. It's like a reality TV show. I'm sitting here, I'm doing my thing, and then she's there watching, and then she DMs me to me, I love what you're doing. Can we connect? Simple as that. I was just there sitting in the morning doing a live, just reading the word and saying, guys, yo, John 3:16 says this. So why don't you believe what the Bible says? I mean, if you don't believe in anything, dude, at least Dana, I'm offering you Jesus. He doesn't
Just
need
something at least.
yeah, like Dana Tata,
Just
yeah,
try,
Dana,
yeah.
that's what you need.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
try.
so yeah. Pastor, I believe me, I would say, you know, me having sat under your word, I believe that you still have a lot to offer. Because I still find you as the coolest pastor I've ever met in Joburg. Trust.
Thank you. Thanks,
The
my brother.
coolest I've ever. This guy, bruh, he had a music video, he's popping, rapping, he's got you there doing the thing. I mean, look at the setup. I'm like,
I think he probably thinks he's old now, but
nah.
I keep telling him like, yo, bro,
Pastor, you know what? I don't think you are
what
at
do
all.
you mean?
At all. Dude,
Still got the look.
dude, you don't even look your age.
Facts.
I don't even look 29, dog. They always think I'm 21. I'm like, I'm gonna milk it.
Yeah, you have to ride it. You have to ride it. People think I'm 25, 26 there.
Pastor, I
but
believe you have a
ride,
lot
bro.
to do. I believe you have to. Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
but-
thing was nice. Can you start today? Can start
Nah,
today.
so I've started on TikTok.
Yeah.
I got 10 followers, and I'm gonna take it.
Can I
from
give you a
there.
trick? A trick how to get more on the For You page. So when you go on the page, let me show you. Just go open your TikTok. So let's say, okay, let me just leave the live. So let's say you are here, right?
Yeah.
You open your TikTok like this. You go to discover.
Yeah.
You see all these sounds here. See all these trends here.
Yeah.
So what you can do is just like do any video that you wanna do, but use the sound and then kill the volume. Kill the volume. So the algorithm says,
that's one trick for you guys.
yeah, kill the volume, put a trending sound in your video. If you don't need the sound to be heard, just kill the volume completely when you edit. And then, so for example, I'm gonna do this video, I'm like, blah, 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 that's my homie there, it's my homie there, that's my homie there. And then when you're done, you come here, and you pick a sound. You pick a trending sound.
Yeah.
Pick a trending sound, and then you just take volume, take the sound down. And when you post, it's under that sound, but it's something totally different what's on the content, so you can delete that video. So that's gonna
Thank you.
push you, but I'm saying, Pastor,
That's
push.
a trick that you got.
Yeah, push. And also the content you watch, the algorithm will push more of that content. So if you watch a lot of comedy and you do comedy, because the algorithm just reads you, just like, reads you. Have you watched that thing, man, on Netflix, The Social Dilemma?
Yeah, I did watch
That
it.
kind of gives an idea how the system
How
works.
the system works.
Yeah. So how everything you watch. That's why when I see people's explore page on Instagram, I'm like, bro, so many bums. I'm like, nah, Tana, this thing just came me. I'm like, don't lie. The algorithm gives you what you watch. Go on my Instagram. All you see is soccer, bro. All you see is soccer. Because when I'm there, I'm just watching soccer.
Let's
and
go
whatever.
check people's explore.
Exactly.
page.
You can
I
check
even mine.
mine.
You can watch it.
You
Find
can
cars.
check mine.
But
Mine is football as well. Football.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks guys. I got extra 4 followers. Thanks, Prince. But anyway, guys.
Did you post anything on TikTok? Have you posted anything?
I
yet?
posted yesterday, yeah. I
Okay.
posted because what I do is I preach
Yeah.
for 30 minutes.
And then snippets.
And then I snip it into like 40 seconds. But like 40 seconds of like, you're going to
Brother,
make it, you're going to
please be consistent. The algorithm will give you what you need. Dude, even if
mainly
it,
football, bro. Mainly
Young Tola,
football.
Young
Mainly
Tola.
so-
Go down.
No, there are some moments. I'm not even tripping.
yo,
I'm not even tripping. It's football, bro. Football. Ronaldo, Messi.
exactly. So what you watch the most, the algorithm gives you the most. So I
Come
suppose what I
on.
say, man, be consistent. Don't post. You see,
Once a year.
Gary V said, why are you worried about you posting 100 days and none of them pop? You posted 100 ideas. Do it. If I post 15 videos a day, I only need one to pop for the day. That's all. The rest, it's fine. I'm okay. Why delete it?
Closing from you, Jay.
Bro, we need to do another event, bro. We need
I
to
was
do
saying,
another
please,
event.
level 2, God, please heal us from COVID so that we
We
can.
need to do another event, probably
back to
end of
normal.
September or something. We need to.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
big
I'm ready.
facts,
And I've
broski.
connected, brother. I have to say, I have connected to so many soldiers of Christ in the last couple of months. And there are people who are movers and shakers, man. And I feel like the revival has come. The youth, you guys think I'm cool like this? Yeah, well, I'll take call, Baba.
Yeah, I'll see. Facts. Nah, but big blessings, bro. See, thank you so much for pulling through, bro.
Thank you for having
It's
me.
been lit, bro.
Thank you for having
It's
me,
been
man.
dope, and like you said, obviously, how can I say? We all part of the kingdom, and God elevates
100%.
so that you can use your platform and so forth on to push the word.
Yeah.
So when we do have whatever we're gonna have,
I'm ready,
we
bro.
know.
Now, Lord, if you want to use me for something, use me.
Nah, perfect. Closing remarks on your side, bro.
God. Keep God with you every single time. Pray, because you might see that he's blessed, but you don't know what his formula is. And my formula is I pray, dog. You pray off camera, you pray. You serve people, you serve God, and whatever you put out to the universe comes back to you. So if you just a hate, Antoana, stay with your 5 views. But Jesus over everything. Love God and stay true to who you are, because God made you uniquely so. You have something to offer the world, and yeah, that's all.
Major facts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Big shout out. Thank you, Mr. Prince Dube, for coming through this morning. It's been an honor to do this with you. I had a great time.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Paris. Thank you, Clayt. Thank you, Lee and Jess out there in the paddock.
Was dope.
Yeah, see you guys on tomorrow morning show. We got a show every morning at 9. There's different guests, different hosts, different people doing different things. But so every morning from 9 to 10, every morning right here on the Inside Show, we go live. So check out tomorrow's show. Check out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday show. It's going to be a good one. See you guys in the morning. Love you. Bye-bye. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins, and bless up to the world.
And then Tay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.